Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Maximus 15. Now it's been a little while since I've played this because I had quite a few Let's Plays done in advance, and unfortunately it's gotten to that time now where I have to make some more. So, if I remember correctly, we had just found the energy cells and we were on our way to the next area, if I remember correctly. And I was dying a little bit too much last time. So we have to try and keep going a little bit more this time and hopefully not die. Or at least not as much. I just have to take that toss. Alright. And we just gained a level, which means not an awful lot actually. I'll stick it into insurance for a change. Yeah, last time we just found the energy cells, which means that we've done that quest. Which also means I hope that there's another quest waiting for me when I return to base again. So, let's do this. Light armor is kind of out of question in these days because I've just gotten my combat armor, which I do hope I find a little bit more of, and maybe a few better pieces as well. So we were just about to head over to the next area, which I'm not quite sure what it is called, and we'll go from there and see what happens. I don't know where to return to base beforehand or not. I think I might, just to get the quest, because there might be one quest available, and I don't want to go on ahead and then find that I'm missing the quest and then have to backtrack just to get it again, so I might just do that. Vicious cutter. Plus it wouldn't do any harm just to pick up a few more health packs, or health shots, or whatever they're called. I can't quite remember. Oh. Alright, so we have to go back down here, and down here, and up this way. Now I know that. Oh, holy shit. Camera in this game can be a bit frustrating sometimes because it goes a little bit off. It doesn't quite always get the best view. So it's been a while, as I said, it's been about, I suppose about 2 weeks since I've played this, because I did get well ahead of myself on recordings. But unfortunately I've fallen back behind. I've been busy, so I have fallen back behind a little bit, but not to worry. I'll get myself back on track again in no time. So, this... I'm slowly but surely getting through this game. It's going to be a little bit longer than I believe I first anticipated, but it's... yeah, it's still enjoyable nevertheless. It's still not going to be as long as XCOM might be. XCOM is probably going to be about, I don't know, 100-200 parts, if not more, by the time I'm finished with it. Whether I finish it or whether I die trying to finish it. I'm not too sure, because the XCOM games are very, very long. They always have been. Well, the old ones, and I'm not too sure about the new one. I don't know how long the latest XCOM is. I've never actually finished it. I have played it, but I did never finish it. Mainly because it was on the Xbox, and my Xbox decided to give up the ghost, so yeah. So So what we're going to do now is, what is it? Extreme March. Okay, so we're going to go back to town. I need a drink. Ah, that's better. So we're going to go back to town. We're going to see if there's a quest here. It doesn't look like it. Everything seems quiet enough at the moment. Does he want to talk to me? Oi, Bozo, did you want to talk to me?
People in the biospheres are scum. One can get sentenced for anything, even for speeding on a motorway. Thanks to that, the Earth's population remains at the level of 500 million souls. A lot of us have already settled in space. We are amongst those who can have a whole planet for their own. Maybe we'll be lucky and we'll find one for those saved by you. You're saying you don't give a damn? Just remember, you'll never get back to Earth. People like us are not wanted there. They'll shoot you down near Jupiter, and don't think it might be any other way.
Huh. Okay. Random. Alright. So, we're going to sell that, sell that, sell that. I think that's about it. I don't need anything else from there. Alright. So it doesn't look like there's any quests going on here, so I think I'll just, yeah, health shots. I'll just stack up on another 4 or 5 of these. Actually, I'll bring 6 with me. You never know when I'm going to be needing them. Yep, bye. We'll just sell off these other bits to recharge my town teleport, or base teleport, as it's probably known as in this. Recharge, there we go. Alright, and off to the Extreme March. This should be interesting. Okay, so I am going to save, and off we go. So we're reaching... We're not quite halfway yet, but we're definitely getting there. Another few biospheres and we'll be halfway there, and hopefully it won't take me too long after that once we get that far, because it's kind of getting to this stage now where I'm not really sure what to think of the game. I'm not even sure if I do like it. That doesn't mean that I'm not having fun making videos of it, no, because I think I could play the crappiest game on the earth and I'd still have fun making a video of it. But I don't know, I'm starting to lose a little bit of interest in it. I think it's because of the fact that it's just they could have just done a lot more with the game, and instead it's just like, it's kind of hard for me to explain, and I'm trying to just think in my head about what's the best way to explain it. And if you think about it, you look at something like Diablo, like the first Diablo, the environment that you were in, or the setting of the levels, changed every 4 levels. So you started off in like the catacombs, and then you went deeper into a more sort of ancient tomb type place, and then you went into the cave where all the lava was, and then eventually you went into hell. And it was cool because, like, I know that Diablo 1 was quite short. What the fuck? Okay, I didn't see that coming. Never mind, we'll just load up. Like, Diablo 1 was short compared to most hack and slash games, but it was the hack and slash game. It was what started off the hack and slash genre. And like, yeah, it had 16 levels, which was short. Like, you'd finish it in, like, you would finish it in about a day. But it never got old. It didn't matter how many times you went and played the game. It never got old, because there's so many interesting characters in the game. like you had certain enemies like the Butcher and that. It didn't matter how many times you fought the Butcher, it was still fucking scary as shit. You know, you knew he was there, and you were there, you still scoured the entire level looking for an advantage point over him. And there was other characters like Zarbok the Mad and Lord Albrick, and things like that, like, you know, and also, like, not every time you played the game, you sort of, you know, it was always slightly different. You might get maybe one or two things the same, but there was always new things to be found, whether it's unique items, or whether it's, you know, different quests. Like, if you play the game through enough, you will eventually find everything, but it takes time before you do find anything. Like, it'll take several playthroughs, and it's just that it had such memorable characters. Like, even the bad guys, you still loved them for who they were, because they were really detailed in so many ways. But with this, like, you don't have any sort of feelings towards the people in the base. Like, I couldn't give a shit if they lived or died. Whereas in Diablo you had the likes of Deckard Cain, you had Griswold, you had Pepin, I think his name was it Pepin? And it just really genuinely worked. It felt like, yeah, I really do have to save these guys, because, you know, like, I'd feel bad if I didn't. Whilst in this, all I'm basically saving is a bunch of assholes, with a complete and utter lack of personality, and I couldn't give a shit whether they lived or died. I don't care if they're alien food by the end of the game. Now, even the protagonist I couldn't give a shit about, because he's got no personality. He's just pure and utter, you know, he's got no personality. I can't feel sorry for him for the fact that he's in prison, or, like, I don't care. Like, I don't feel even sorry for him the fact that he was falsely imprisoned, like, just because he didn't want to follow an order. It's just gone to that stage for me.
Shame I can't stop.
No protagonist or character within a game, whether it's RPG, hack and slash, FPS, it doesn't matter. You have to feel something towards the characters within the game. And this is just bleh. Like, there's no memorable boss fights. Like, you know, there hasn't been any sort of unique monster that I can fight and that I'm like, oh, he was a badass. Because it's not, it's just the same fuckers over and over again. And it's just not working. You know, you can't have a game like a hack and slash and just basically stick in the same monsters over and over again, except with a different colour. It doesn't work. I'm not quite sure what to say in relation to it, because I don't know, I'm guessing it was budget again, but budget is no excuse for laziness, and that's kind of what I see this as.
What took you so long, space rodent?
I mean, all they've literally got is 3 different types of species, and all they're doing is changing their names. Well, sorry, they're not even changing their names, they're just adding in an extra word at the start of their names. Like, at the start it was Toaster and things like that. Now it's Merciless Toaster, and Cutters. It was originally Cutter, but now it's Vicious Cutter and things like that. It's just fucking annoying, because there is nothing for me to actually memorize about this game. Like, this is going to be one of these games that I'm going to play, I'm going to finish, and I'm just going to forget about it, and everything to do with it. I probably won't even remember the game once I'm finished it, because there's just nothing there that helped me to, you know, to give me a reason to, and that's just the way it works, unfortunately. You just can't do that, you know, and expect a game to be good. It just doesn't
You're
work.
doing quite well. You've come a long way and you're still alive. You deserve a medal. Van Sant's group has reported that they don't expect so many aliens in the biospheres. You don't know anything about Van Sant's group? Apparently they're a secret group known only to the most trusted. I cannot tell you anything else.
I noticed something strange in our water. It's a substance which in a higher concentration may cause a coma. If the 20% limit of content is exceeded, we won't be able to drink the water for fear of falling into an endless sleep. I don't think this is a natural occurrence. I think the aliens are tinkering with a big pumping station. They installed some kind of machine producing a toxic substance and are polluting the water. You must find this machine and destroy it. We won't survive without water. Our future.
As usual. And as always, I don't give a shit. But, yeah, it's... like, look at Diablo 2. Like, you had, what, 4 long acts, and then a 5th one with the expansion. And the thing is that they were all very different to each other. They all introduced you to really well-designed characters that you kind of got to know and you really liked. And, you know, with this, it's just... there's no memorable places, because all the places look the fucking same, for a start. And there's no memorable monsters, there's no memorable characters, there's just nothing there to sort of make you want to come back
I
to
just
the game.
wiped out a whole family.
And it's not really good. I mean, the game is okay. I mean, I'm not saying I'm enjoying it to a certain extent, because of the fact that it's sci-fi. It's something different in that sense. But they went and did this whole thing of going out on a limb and, you know, going all out saying, yeah, I'm gonna do something different. We're gonna have a bit of balls. I'm gonna make a sci-fi hack and slash as opposed to the usual medieval setting. Yeah, but then they forgot about everything else. And lo and behold, this is what happens. You get a game that's just the fucking same wherever you go, and you know that.
Hey buddy, you've lost weight.
And just ridiculous one-liners and characters that you're supposed to save, yet you couldn't give two shits about. You know? Like when you're playing a game and, like, you know, the world is in your hands, you have to feel as though the world's in your hands, and that, you know, you've got a mission, and you, in your mind, you would feel like you have failed, or you have let everybody down if you don't do it. So, it gives you a kind of psychological goal, even though, like, you're not, you know, like, even though they're just game characters.
Eat my blade, bad boy.
That doesn't mean that, you know, you can't have fucking some sort of feeling for them. Fucking minds. To watch out for them. Like, you know, like, you have to feel bad for them. You have to have some emotion. You have to have some emotional connection. And if you don't, then there is, you know, the characters don't mean shit in the game. And that's just the way that it goes, unfortunately. But anyhow, that's enough chitter-chattering about games. You know, it's time to get a little bit more... Ah, crap. Boom. Okay, so... we have to find a red key card, obviously. Fucking tossers. I really hate them bastards. Right, I'm gonna warp back to town because I have no health shots left. Let me see. There's nothing here that's really doing anything for me. Ooh, I haven't seen that before. That's pretty cool. Like, the club is pretty fast hitting too. That's my current weapon. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna buy that club. How much is it? It's only 1,500. That's cheap. I'm gonna go with that because the club is quite fast hitting. It's not like the axe where it's slow. I'm gonna go with that. It's pretty awesome actually. Okay. I think I'm starting to run out of time, so I think I might just kit myself up here a little bit. At least now we've got a new club, or a new weapon I should say. I need to recharge my town teleport also. So I'll do that, recharge that, go over here. Take out these guys here.
Yes, bird, baby.
That's the shit I'm talking about. I can see the difference already in the weapons. Okay, so I'm going to save here, and we will finish it here for this part. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Thank you, and have fun.